Now, coming up next, I'm very excited that we are joined live by none other than the wonderful Gill Lewis, who's a fantastic children's author. She wrote the most amazing book, Skydancer.
Honestly.
Yeah, we've spoken
what
to
an
Gill
amazing
a number
asset
of times.
that's been for our calls, honestly.
It's been so fantastic. And so,
and
hello.
really generous, because she's given us that book and we've sent it out to lots of schools. And
it's been a fantastic educational resource, a beautiful story, beautifully illustrated as well. So hello, Gill.
Hello, Chris and Megan. It's brilliant to be here, actually. Just the whole celebration of the Hen Harrier. And I think what we've seen today is, yes, we've seen the difficulties the Hen Harriers had and still having, but I think that ultimate feeling of hope that's really coming through awareness and through what people are doing, it feels really special, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of hope, isn't there? And there's a lot of action, lots of things that people can do to take part. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in just a second. But I did want to touch on your Skydancer book quickly, because it is just so fantastic. So tell us a little bit about kind of the inspiration for that and exactly how important it's been.
Well, Skydancer was really born out of seeing the Hen Harrier persecution and the devastation on our grouse moors. And so I did quite a lot of research before I wrote the story. I went up to the grouse moors. I interviewed some gamekeepers, a grouse moor owner, some people living in the area, and I did lots and lots of research and really came to the conclusion that it's unsustainable. Driven grouse shooting, it is dependent on crime. It is dependent upon the killing of wildlife. And obviously we've got the illegal killing and the legal killing as well. And just these vast moors of ecological devastation, really. And we're already seeing some of this rewilding coming back. We know it can work. And so I wanted to write a story about that. And I wanted to write it from a child's perspective. And I wanted to get three characters who see different perspectives. So there's Joe, who is the gamekeeper's son, who has to make some big decisions. There is Minty, who's the daughter of a very rich landowner, and she sees, first of all, the perspective of the landowner. And then there's a girl, Ella, who comes up from the city, and she's instrumental to changing some of those views. And it's really seeing how Joe changes his perspective to know that the land has to change, but that he can still be a part of it, and that there can be a vision for a better future, not just for the wildlife and the landscape, but also a much better future for people too, for the people working up in those areas.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a very beautiful book. I mean, the story is just, you know, phenomenal, so, you know, eloquently put, and, you know, as I said, so visual. And you're really keen on promoting those different kind of mediums, whether that's art, writing, poetry, to kind of highlight these issues. I mean, how important is going and touching on these different areas to highlight conservation?
It's so important. We've just seen that those beautiful words in that beautiful video just before, and so I think words or art is so powerful, and words are like superpowers. And that's why I love to hear young people's voices as well, because when they have their voice, they can be a really powerful voice. We've seen Sunnyside School, and I mean, how many of us sort of thought, well, where's Thistle, through listening to them? So I think it is so important, the medium of art, because I think, you know, science is important. It tells us about the world, but art is our emotional connection with the world. And if we can have our emotional connection with the world, then we want to sort of protect it and we want to save it. So certainly really important.
Well, this year, again, there is the Young Wild Writer competition, which I'm very excited about, because last year we got over 500 entries, which was phenomenal. So tell us a little bit about what the competition is this year and how people can get involved and what they can do to enter.
Oh yes, well, we're really excited that this is happening again this year. Last year it was a huge success. We had over 500 entries, and last year we asked children to tell us about their favourite British wildlife. So we heard about newts, the hen harriers, about rock pools and different habitats, and the standard was frighteningly very high. It made me think, shall I give up writing? But it was fantastic. But this year we've got rewilding as a theme. So we want young people to tell us what rewilding means for them. Now, it can be rewilding a balcony, rewilding a garden, a park, or vast landscapes. It could be on a more abstract theme. When we talk about rewilding, it can be rewilding ourselves or rewilding the community or our families. So we want to ask young people, what does rewilding mean for you? And so the closing date is the 16th of July. And there are some fabulous book bundle prizes from some brilliant authors like Piers Torday, Nicola Davies, Jackie Morris, Abby Elphinstone, fantastic authors. And I'm offering a prize of a Zoom visit to a school to talk about writing. So we're really looking forward to some of these entries coming up. Because last year's winner was a fabulous poem about the Hen Harrier. I don't know if you remember it from last year, Guardian by Edith Hobson.
It was amazing.
Yeah, well,
it was
I do remember it.
absolutely incredible. It's so, the words for that poem was just absolutely phenomenal. I think you've got a copy of the poem there, so would you like to read it out for us, because I'd love to hear it again.
It was and Michael Morpurgo read it out last year. So this is Guardian by Edith Hobson, who was aged 10 last year. Guardian. A speck against the sky, frozen, beneath him the moor rolling like a patchwork quilt. Should outstretched wings be mixed with fan tail, be mixed with tumbling acrobatics, you would still be nowhere near the lightning quick swoops and turns of Hen Harrier's flight. He swoops lower, his fire bright, flame flicker golden eyes searching, and then a spark of movement, diving, the susurrance of wind through wings, the scream of grouse, a shot rings out, and Hen Harrier climbs, his thoughts thrown deep into time's ocean, where memories drown. Skydancer, dawn caller, wind whisperer, guardian, for as knots are to tie, as tears are to cry, as wings are to fly, so Hen Harrier is to sky. That's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so moving. It's incredibly powerful. What an amazing talent to have at 10 years old. I mean, goodness me. I mean, I'd love to see, you know, the poems that are coming now this year. I hope there's been many more, but yeah, very excited to see those entries coming in. So where exactly do people put their entries to?
So there'll be details on coming up after, and also if they look at the Hen Harrier Day website, they'll be able to find the details there and go for the entry details and closing dates and things like that. So, and we're looking forward to loads of entries, hopefully.
Fantastic.
And we'll be announcing the winners on Hen Harrier Day,
yes,
which will be at some point in early August. Of course, we normally put it around the inglorious 12th, as close to the inglorious 12th, the start of the driven grouse shooting season. So yeah, that will be great.
So any young people out there, get writing. We can't wait to hear all of your amazing entries coming in.
Oh, it's not the young people have got to get writing. You've got to get writing too.
Oh yes, I
Jill,
do.
what are you writing at the moment?
I'm writing 2 books at the minute.
At the same time?
I don't know how you're doing it.
Ambidextrous.
Equally.
Yeah, no, exciting things. One's I'm writing about beavers and I'm writing about rats. So there we go.
Great.
Beavers and rats. It's a rodent combo.
A rodent double.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I look forward to seeing those books coming up. But it isn't all about writing, is it? Because there's also another competition for filmmakers, the Young Filmmaker Challenge. So tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, that's another really exciting competition. So this is for under 30s, and it's a wonderful filmmaking challenge. We saw last year's winner was Lauren Cook, who we saw the video of earlier on, which is fantastic. And so we're asking under 30s to send in a video for 4 minutes or less, and again with the theme of rewilding, but this year more specifically rewilding the uplands. So you don't have to have lots of expensive kit. We want to see ingenuity, creativity, and the ability to really communicate well about an issue. And again, the details are on the Hen Harrier Day website, and the closing date is the same, I believe. So we're really looking forward to seeing some fantastic entries, because again, the quality of entries was so high last year.
Yeah, they really were. They were fun. I think all those young filmmakers, you know, showcase their incredible skills to tell stories in very different ways, which was the exciting thing. You know, thinking outside of the box often. It's incredibly impressive. So all these different mediums are really powerful in telling that story. So do get your entries into us.
And there is a prize as well. There's a £250 prize for the Filmmakers Chance. They might buy some nice new camera kit or something like that.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, that's a great reason. Shedding light on hen harriers, and you know, a good prize as well. So great reasons to enter there as well. Now, there was another campaign that I have to say, when I read about it, I was quite excited. It's kind of about taking action, and writing into your. Often, you know, with campaigns, we ask people to get in contact with their MPs. We just heard from Olivia Blake and all the wonderful things that she's doing to help the environment where she is. But you know, writing into your MPs is really important in a letter form, but you're asking people to do something slightly differently.
Absolutely, slightly differently. Well, we know that there should be up to sort of 3,000 pairs of hen harriers in our skies, and there are only about 600. And the main reason for that is due to illegal persecution, and that can makes me feel quite angry. So, but you know, rather than get angry, we want people to take action and draw their MP's attention to the plight of the hen harrier. Quite literally, draw, because sometimes images and what can be much more powerful than words. So what we'd like people to do is to have a blank postcard, or go to the Hen Harrier Day website and download a template and draw a picture of a hen harrier for their MP. It can be a doodle, it can be a very arty piece, anything goes. I've got an example here. So I really love the hen harrier eye. So I've drawn a hen harrier's eye for my MP. So draw a hen harrier. On the other side,
it's your MP. I quite like that on my wall.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So find out the name of your local MP. Mine is David Warburton, and find their address and write their address on the other side. And then we'd like people to write a polite message to their MP. It can be as simple as "Save our Skydancers." I've written, "Dear David Warburton, in this ecological emergency and climate crisis, I ask you to bring an end to driven grouse shooting and restore our uplands to the wild." And then stick a stamp on it. But before you pop it in the post, we'd like people to take a photo of their picture and send it to Hen Harrier Action on the Hen Harrier Day website, because we want to create a gallery of hen harrier pictures, and we'd love to create a gallery of so many hen harriers, the number of hen harriers we should be seeing in our skies, and create this combined image. And again, the details are on the Hen Harrier Day website.
Fantastic. What an amazing thing, you know, to arrive on the doorstep, you know, loads of pictures of hen harriers. I mean, it'd be fantastic and very impactful. So
very good,
please,
imaginative,
you know,
polite, peaceful.
Exactly. So get drawing, get writing, get filming, lots of things that you can do to help raise awareness for conservation. Thank you so much, Jo. I'm very aware that you've got 2 books to write, so I don't want to take too much of your time this afternoon. I know how stressful book writing can be.
Well, good luck with your deadlines. And the only other thing we want to say is, if anyone would like to volunteer for Hen Harrier Day, to offer any ideas for fundraising or raising awareness, then please do get in contact with Hen Harrier Action at Hen Harrier Day website.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Jo.
Okay.
It's been fantastic to speak to you again. Good luck with book writing, and I'm sure we'll catch up again very, very soon.
Take care.
Bye, Jill.
See you, Jill. Bye-bye.